This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, announced on Monday an integrated strategy to establish the UAE as a global centre of excellence for the Arabic language. The announcement was made at the opening session of the first Mohammed bin Rashid Policies Council, a new channel of communications with the community and a platform for creative and innovative ideas. Underlining the 2,000-year heritage of Arabic, Sheikh Mohammed said that the focus on nurturing the language is of prime importance in order to uphold the Emirati national identity for future generations. He explained that the new initiatives are in line with the UAE Vision 2021 that targets an all-round development while promoting national identity. The ruler of Dubai announced a wide range of initiatives to promote the use of Arabic, including the setup of an Arabic language charter and the formation of an international committee of experts to promote Arabic as the language of science and technology. Other initiatives include the setup of a dedicated educational facility at Zayed University to promote Arabic education for non-Arabic speakers and establishing a facility of translation at the Mohammed bin Rashid Media College. Sheikh Mohammed also announced plans to enhance Arabic content online through the Telecommunications Regulatory Authority. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the UAE President's Cup final football match between Al Jazeera and Banyas at Zayed Sports City Stadium in Abu Dhabi on Monday night. The 36th edition of the President's Cup, held under the theme Khalifa Our Pride, saw Al Jazeera beat Banyas 3-1 in a thrilling football match. Sheikh Mohammed then presented the President's Cup to Al Jazeera and distributed medals to the team players. He congratulated Al Jazeera team members on their excellent performance. His Excellency Qadi Saeed Al Marushid, the Director General of the Dubai Health Authority, has stated that media reports regarding a link between the proposal and doubling the price of cigarettes locally in August is incorrect altogether. Marushid pointed out that Professor Sidney Smith, the President of the World Heart Federation, discussed this proposal on a global level during the opening session of the World Congress of Cardiology 2012 that was hosted in Dubai. He further added that applying tax depends on each country. He clarified that the news of the price increase in Dubai is false. Hearing impairment and loss, allergic rhinitis and acid reflux and throat diseases, as well as thyroid problems, voice disorders and snoring are prevalent in the region. These are just some of the burning topics that are being discussed at the 9th Annual Middle East Update in Otolaryngology Conference and Exhibition. According to local and regional medical experts at the event, the UAE and the Arab region are lacking in official statistics regarding the prevalence of any of these problems concerning the head and the neck. However, they suspect the numbers are large and still growing. Among these, experts say the most common in the region is allergic rhinitis and snoring.
The most common one is a seasonal one. But there's another one which is, as I said, either related to the animals or related to the environment around you. It may flare at any time. But it's normal snoring, normal things which is happen after a long day of work, it's acceptable. But we worry about may go to stop up breathing at night, which is somebody who suffer from morbid obesity or the disease which I mentioned, or could be a central cause. But we need, as a physician, we need to look where the cause is, where is the level of obstruction. Then we can deal with it accordingly.
Audiologists, speech therapists and EENT specialists reiterated the importance of raising awareness in the region about early identification, diagnosis, timely and proper intervention for hearing impairment and loss. According to them, deafness in the region is a rising concern. Statistics from the US and Europe show that 3 out of 1,000 babies born are hearing impaired. Whether the same figures apply in the region or not, addressing this is vital. It is hoped that through these events they will be able to build a comprehensive database while learning from internationally renowned experts.
The important thing is early detection, and that's what we're trying to develop, is an awareness to this problem, and that the earlier you detect the problem and the sooner you intervene, the better it is for the child. I mean, when you diagnose an infant, that child can eventually, with the proper intervention of hearing aids or cochlear implantation, can lead a normal life, can go to a regular school. Whereas if you get a child at age 7, like you had mentioned, that's very, very late.
Creating a research and development culture in the UAE is the main objective of the University Leadership Council, as announced today by members of the ULC. A roundtable conference was hosted to address the media of the White Paper, a report developed by the ULC. The council, which was launched in January of this year, provides a platform for thought leadership and communication with government, industrial and academia authorities, collectively working towards common goals, such as advancing education in the UAE universities. A topic which was highlighted was building a knowledge-based economy and achieving this by focusing on the individual human capabilities.
It's very important that Emiratis be involved in the innovation process, that they're actually working as engineers on the technical ladder, if you like. And oftentimes, not only in this society but in others, there's a tendency to want to jump directly to being a manager. And of course, in a small country like this, that's very possible. If you have talent, you can advance very quickly, and I think this is, of course, an attractive thing. But I also think it's very important for young people who develop into the future leaders to have that experience of being an engineer, making technical decisions, developing new designs. And so I very much hope that we'll continue to grow that sort of cadre of Emirati engineers, scientists, doctors who are really driving the economy forward.
The discussion was led by Dr. Fred Moven-Zadeh, the president of Masdar Institute, along with speakers representing UAE University, Khalifa University, as well as American University of Sharjah.
What we are seeing as part of the development of the UAE in general and part of the development of the universities and industry within the UAE is an awareness, a greater awareness of the need for advanced skills. It's not enough to be a good engineer. You want to have an engineer who is used to solving an array of problems, has a broader and deeper experience, and also knows how to ask the right questions.
The Sharjah government-supported Sharjah Board on Book for Young People Fund, or the IBBY Fund, was launched on Monday with the aim to promote a love of reading among children. The launch was announced at a press conference held during the Sharjah Children's Reading Festival in the presence of Her Excellency Sheikha Bodor bint Sultan Al Kazmi, Mr. Ahmad Reza Ahmed Khairuddin, the president of the IBBY, and representatives from various Arab national sections of IBBY. Sheikha Bodor Al Kazmi explained that the Sharjah IBBY Fund will work to support children's intellectual development through reading, nurturing children's reading habits, and providing relief from trauma through books and reading, particularly for children living in situations of conflict or post-conflict in various parts of the region. The IBBY Foundation is an independent organisation based in Switzerland that aims to raise funds and contributions to finance the activities.
This fund that's coming from Sharjah, we call it the Sharjah International Fund for Books, International Board on Books for Young People, is meant mainly for North Africa, Central Asia and Middle East, and is meant to enable us to reach out faster and closer for the children of this region in various aspects. For example, to train teachers, librarians, to develop reading promotion programs, to encourage more people to reach out to children in terms of literature and so forth, and also as a continuance of our Children in Crisis program, where we will be able to help those children affected by disasters, wars and so on.
In an effort to further promote the health and well-being of animals, as well as the peace of mind of pet owners, a new facility opened in Dubai. The Savile Veterinary Hospital opened today and is said to fulfil the most stringent requirements of the UAE's health authorities. During the tour of the facility, members of the media and the public were able to view the various services on offer, as well as the wide range of advanced technology available. According to the hospital officials, they brought in stuffed toys in place of the live animals to avoid putting unnecessary stress upon them. The facility is located at Savile 2 behind the Dubai World Trade Center. Among many services, emergency and hospitalization assistance, as well as boarding, are being provided. The hospital will cater to a wide range of animals.
We have got now all the facilities in one area. Okay, we have the X-rays, we have an ultrasound, we have the operation. Okay, everything is been done in one roof. And we found it that because we have a lot of these pets from the royal family and other ones surrounding this area, we thought this is the best place to provide such facilities.
And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.